toxic neighbor like Pakistan, you have to watch it very, very carefully. And to see which way, what is the best case scenario, what is the worst case scenario, to game this out. Second, there is a lot of complacency in India and in the rest of the world that Pakistan has been in one form of a crisis for the last 70 years. But every time people think it's going to go over the cliff, it gets pulled back. So, this time, kya crisis hai, it'll pull back. I don't think so. I think the situation today is qualitatively different. Therefore, we need to get out of our mindset that Pakistan, because it has survived in the past, it will survive again. It may well survive. I'm not denying that. But we need to be monitoring it very closely. And my fear, which I've articulated many and a lot of people don't agree with me, is that if the food situation and the economic situation further deteriorates, and you have a large number of refugees, 250,000, 500,000, start marching from the Sindh and South Punjab border, starts marching towards India, what will India do? What will be our reaction? You prevent them? They are, after all, economic refugees. How will you prevent them entering into India? So you need to be aware of those factors. You need to war game them. And, how do you deal with them? Are our own resources of water and food in the neighboring states, in Rajasthan, in Gujarat, in Punjab, what is their status? And we also need to be concerned, China, we already talked about, what happens to Pakistan and nukes?
Right.
If Pakistan was to, so long as, as I mentioned, the integrity of the army holds, the nukes are going to be safe. Unless they start selling it to get money. I don't see that. I think it's a, that situation. It's not, and then it's not only us. China and the US will be equally worried. Russia will be equally worried
Absolutely.
About Pakistani nukes. But that is one thing you can't lose sight of, that, what happens to Pakistani nukes. So these are the kind of things we need to be monitoring. There is nothing that we can do, really, and to either improve the situation or deteriorate. I mean, they don't even want to trade at a time when the cost of living is so high, and you can get the prices for 1/4 the price, whether it's vegetables, whether it is wheat, whether, all these food stuffs, they can get 1/4 of the price of India, yet they don't want to trade. Well, good for them. Not that we are dying to trade with them anyway.
Right. It doesn't make a difference.
Absolutely, it makes a
to
difference.
us.
Yeah.
But there was a school of thought. Somebody, once said, but we are neighbors. We should help them in this time of crisis. We helped Sri Lanka. I said Sri Lanka is a very different country, and Pakistan is a very different country.